Hello and welcome to the Daily Atheist Morning Show. Thank you for joining us. Today is Tuesday, the 14th of January 2020. I have my special guest host here, Ray. Ray. Sorry,
Ray.
I was
That's a new one. I haven't been called Ray before.
Ray. See? Now we have Ray Jay from the Indie Conspiracy. He is co-hosting with me this morning. We've been visiting about all manner of stuff. So, how y'all doing today?
It's funny because I got a lady at work that calls me Jay-Z.
Jay-Z. Well, the resemblance is amazing.
It's uncanny. I'm telling you, I look just like him.
Right. So, good morning, everybody. Me and Jay got it right that time.
Yeah, that time you did.
Why would I do that? Me and Jay were sitting here talking about y'all while we watched the chat. Just because from up on high. Good morning, everybody. Good morning, Atheist, Math Pig. Math Pig, I see you. I see your chat. I see you in there starting trouble. You are a troublemaker. I see it. I see it. Randy, Atheist, I already said hi to the Atheist. Let's see who else is here. Critical Dave. Hi, Dave. Raven's here. That's pretty awesome. Thank you guys for showing up this morning. Let's see if I'm missing anybody. Etc. is here.
Yep, etc. is here.
I still do that. Where'd that did Triple D go? Is that what he's called?
Digital Demonic Davros.
Yes.
I know he was here. I don't know if he's still here.
He may have left. All right. So good morning, everybody. We've got some talking to do. Me and Jay, we've been talking about. Did you want to which did you want to do this morning?
It doesn't really matter. I mean, we talked about so many different options. It's kind of like, where are we going to go?
Right. Well, we were talking about cults, some cults, but then the interest in cults, kind of waned. We're like, oh man, those guys.
Yeah,
they kind of take care of themselves if you give them enough.
Yeah.
Rope. Sorry, Maker. There we go.
Yeah,
Math
trouble.
Pig.
Yeah. No, Raven said you should block EtC. He's a troublemaker.
He is. You gotta watch him. Right. He hides stuff in his beard.
Yeah, I do. Right now, I'm hiding my microphone, my headphone cords. The dogs like it, especially right after I eat.
Flavor saver. Let's see. Oh, I see. I've just got a kind of a delay. I'm watching here. All right. So, cursed.
I can't pronounce William ever again. I said it like Willem. I'm surprised you're impressed.
I got to remember to do this thing so all the other people can see. I love your little logo there, Atheist. That little rainbow A. That looks really good. Up big. I mean, not so much there, but
Raven says there's a tiny mouse in there, so there's no food.
see, Atheist, that's almost what I started to say. Give them enough Kool-Aid and they'll take care of themselves. But I thought that's ugly. Don't say that. Don't be an ugly atheist. But let somebody else say.
Jim Jones.
Not that was ugly. I'm not calling you ugly, Atheist. That's not what I mean. But you know what I mean. He just kind of beat me to it. Jim Jones. Right. Yeah, tiny mouse, huh?
Yeah.
Awesome. Let me pull over here. And look at my thing here. Yes. So one of the things you were talking about, do you want to talk about the Abrahamic religion influencing some of the conspiracy theories? Because I really hadn't never thought about that. I mean, obviously beyond the Dan Brown conspiracy, I just didn't think about the other ones. The Illuminati, I never kind of put those with religion so much. Maybe influenced by.
Mm-hmm. Well, with the Illuminati, I mean, there's so much. I mean, it depends on which. Do you want to go with the history of the Illuminati? You want to go which conspiracy of the Illuminati? So that's the problem when you start looking at conspiracies with Freemasons and Illuminati. Mm-hmm. There's so many rabbit holes you can fall down.
Right. Okay. Well, when I say Illuminati, and forgive me for this, I guess all right. So when I say Illuminati, I mean Weishaupt. Is that
Weishaupt.
Okay. So he created his small little group.
Yep.
Of scientist believers who all worked at a church school place, mm-hmm. and they had their own little thing. And then he had a movement. His notion was that religion should not be controlling politics and teaching.
Not quite.
Okay. But anyway, that's kind of the extent of it, though. Whatever his little deal was, whatever it was just him, his group. He tried to emulate the Freemasons. It didn't work. There was a small little group of them. They went away. That's what I consider the Illuminati. And then, of course, you have the people after who tried to create the stigma of the Illuminati and blah, 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 blah. And the Christian church trying to smear the Illuminati and create fear, blah, 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 blah. But the actual real Illuminati was a small little group, to my understanding.
About 300 people total at its peak. But it didn't last long because the King of Belgium, along with the Catholic Church, banned all secret societies.
Right. Yeah.
So when the Illuminati spread out, the conspiracy theorists said they just blended in with the Freemasons in the other countries and then took over the Freemasons, which is completely contrary to what Weishaupt was trying to do with the Illuminati. He wasn't so much trying to take over the Freemasons, he was actually trying to get rid of them and then bring in his own Freemasonry type of thing. So he was actually trying to remove the Freemasons and stop what they were going after.
Yes, I never thought about that. I always thought he was trying to emulate them. He couldn't get very far in their group, so he wanted to create his own group. We have religion over here, and it's driving everything. And then over here, you have the Freemasons that are more science, because they're about, especially whenever you consider building and they build stuff. That's not a religion. You have to have science to do that, understanding of certain things. And that's my understanding of what they were. So you've got these two different sides, and him being a scientist believer, or somebody who believed more in, I know it wasn't really at the same time, right? Where the terms we're using are kind of loose, but I could see why he would want to lean towards their direction. But obviously some of their stuff, forgive the expression, was woo. Some of it's wooish. Some of it's not. Some of it's woo. He wanted a more pure reality, science based.
Yeah, he wanted to more into the sciences, but he wanted more influential people than the Freemasons had. He was going for the aristocrats, the politicians, the monarchies, stuff like that's what he wanted in his society, so he could actually control where things were going.
Right, but his head doesn't live in a jar somewhere in Switzerland, controlling from the behind the scenes the evil people of the world.
No, actually, after the Illuminati was disbanded, he actually moved out into the countryside and retired as a farmer.
Right, but that's kind of my thinking, though, is that was the end of the Illuminati, was with that whole movement there, and it never really went anywhere. It was the mystique created by the church to vilify the Illuminati lived so much longer than the actual Illuminati, and you have to give the guy credit for good naming. It was a great name.
Oh yeah, the illuminated ones.
Yeah. And considering they are about science, not religion, at the time they lived in the place they lived in. Yeah, it's brilliant. Give them some Kool-Aid. Yes, they are. Yeah, it was like it was May 1st, 1645 or something. I don't remember.
1742. No, 1776.
Been a while.
Illuminati.
Yeah, it was 1776. That's right.
76 to 78.
That's right. Same year that they.
Yep.
Exactly correct. There we go. Yep. So back then, it was obviously for people who were against organized religion controlling things like the city government and education and stuff like that. It was obviously a dangerous place to be.
Yeah.
So no wonder why they would be a secret society, because it's secret society or die.
Well, see, the thing with the Freemasons is that Freemasons weren't so much as a secret society; they were a brotherhood. They were a brotherhood of Masons, is what it started with. And
right. Well, the only thing that makes them a secret society was being pushed underground by the Yes, conspiracy. See, that's what we were just talking about. I was, despite that, that's my thinking, is the Illuminati. Of course, it makes for great stories.
Oh yeah,
not the damn Brown again.
Yeah.
But beyond that, it just, in my opinion, it's really just stories.
There's a lot of people out there that think everybody in the movie industry and the music industry are all members of the Illuminati. Right. If you're famous, you have to be a member of the Illuminati to become famous. And the whole New World Order, and then your governments, and but it all stems back to the Illuminati and the New World Order is trying to stuff out the Christian way of life so they all can have everybody worship their God ball. That, if you break it down to the simplistics of it, that is the overall most simplistic way I can break it down. Is that's what they're trying to do, is so everybody will get rid of the Catholic Church and worship Baal.
Who the Illuminati are trying to do that?
Yeah, that's what they're trying. They're trying to get rid of the whole Christian religion, so everybody will follow them and follow their god Baal.
Okay, so that's what the conspiracy theorists believe. Is that okay? Yeah. I got you. I'm just catching up.
That's what the conspiracy theorists think.
You know, I always wondered why. You know, especially we do the thing with there we go. We do the thing with the worry about them, and they want to control the world and do this. And I'm like, sometimes when they say what they want to do, I'm like, all right, well, that didn't really sound all that bad. Yeah. I mean, compared to what we've got now, political corruption, religious corruption, blah, 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 all the things we've got now, I think I may be on their side. I'm pro-Illuminati. Yeah. I wrote a sci-fi book. I have the manuscript. I haven't released it yet. I'm actually waiting until I build up quite kind of a social media following. Once I build up a big enough following, I'll release the sci-fi book. And that's the only reason why I know the dates and stuff about Wisehouse. It was because I mentioned him specifically in the book. Is in the book, a group of scientists, really people who've turned away from religion and engaged science. They're creating their own colony, and they take up the name the Illuminati because of it's a blah, blah, blah. Yeah. Anyway, so that's the thing, so I had to research it and find out what it was about to my limited understanding. And
now there's a good topic. Atheist just posted kind of like Satan. Exactly how is he the bad guy?
You know, I mentioned that. All right, so let's get, all right. So the new Illuminati, I dig that. I like that term. Let's move on for us modern day people such as ourselves. This one right here, Baal, the golden calf. The golden calf, like the golden calf, Moses. Yeah, the golden calf was Hathor from Egyptian mythology. Specifically, so Baal was before that. Well, different anyway. Yeah, so that's a good that he broke that up. That he brought that up. Yes, good stuff. Lucy is distracting him. Math Pig, quit picking on Lucy. Satan. Okay, so if you watch my most recent video in the Evil God Monster of Abraham series, I actually mentioned, I was like, thanks. I said, I said Satan and Eve did us a favor because of XYZ. I brought it up. I don't see it anyway. The serpent, because it never calls him Satan, right? Whomever. The serpent did us a favor because otherwise we were mindless slaves in the garden. Satan, who allegedly killed the 10 in the Bible while God killed millions, I think that's kind of a misunderstanding. I think God did the killing because in the next chapter, so Satan says, what if we do this to Job? And God says, all right, well, go ahead. And then Job's family dies and 10 of them die, right? And we all attribute that to Satan. But in the very next chapter, here comes Satan again, and he talks to God and says, God says, look at Job. Even though you moved me against him, you moved me, I killed his family, God said. So even in that, I think God takes credit for. So Satan, once again, is not the bad guy of the story. Obviously, if it even refers to him, I don't know if it calls him Satan at that point. Maybe it does. I don't remember. Not a Bible guy. No, that's awesome. I didn't know you were putting them together as the same person necessarily there, Randy. I just thought you were kind of lumping as this kind of thing. Yeah, Baal. Bum, 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 bum. Chris noticed.
The quickie with an AC. Who do I talk to about that?
Quickie with the skeptic, I think, isn't it? Am I wrong? Math Pig? I think it's Quickie with the Skeptic. I have a series called Quickie with the Skeptic.
Yeah, Quickie with a Skeptic.
It's where it's my version of Woo Fighters, where I'm going, look at this. These people killed somebody with essential oils. But you can call it Quickie with an Atheist. I mean, best 3 minutes of your life.
So, 3 minutes? What do you do with the other 2 minutes and 50 seconds?
Got dressed. Had time to knit. All right, so yeah, it's Quickie with the Skeptic. Math Pig, I have to say, I did the series. I made several videos. Never once, not once, did I think of quickie as in sex. I thought it was quickie as in a short
little quickie.
Once until you put that up, quickie with an atheist. I'm like, hey, the wife would be bad. So thank you, Math Pig, for shining a light on the other side of that for me. I don't know why. How did it slip my brain? I have no idea. Phrasing, true. Phrasing. Phrasing. Praying to a statue of a golden calf is just as effective as praying to Yahweh. Well, technically, yes, but not in the story, right? So, but when you're the one writing the book, all right, so what we're going to do is we're going to create a religion, and Jay is going to be our savior. So we're going to write the book, and we're going to say, Jay came down, and Jesus came out of nowhere, and Jay defeated Jesus, and we follow Jay. Because we're the one writing the book. And that's what happened. That's what happened. They had the Egyptians over there doing their thing. You had the ancient Hebrew Israelite folk, or whatever you want to call them, doing their thing. And there was religion envy because, the Egyptians had some good stuff going on. So they kind of took what they wanted, blocked off what they didn't like, and they vilified what they, don't go do that. If you do it, you're going to go blind.
Mm-hmm. And the commandments are basically the laws of Hammurabi.
Yeah.
It is said, so it must be true.
It must be true. All right, so now we're blaming it on Lucy. So here we've got the Adam complex. For those of you keeping up with my series, The Evil God Monster of Abraham, in chapter 3, not 1 or 2, but 3, Adam tosses Eve under the God bus, much like Lucy is being tossed under the bus here by Matt Big. What do you quickie with a skeptic? Is that what you're talking about? Quickie with that's what we're still talking about. You got that here. I get credit.
Got the good one. How you doing, mate?
Hey, G. Math.
I prayed for forgiveness.
You gotta watch that guy. There's wait. We lost there. There we go. Good morning, God. How are you doing today? It's nice to have you with us. Hello. And we've got somebody who really has an opinion about Google.
Yeah, fuck Google. Sorry.
No, how do you really feel? We'll just put that up there. So it's almost as bad as whenever. All right, so what is it? The moon planet comes along. Is that what Math Pig calls him? The moon planet? I shouldn't say it. I don't want to say it because I don't want Math Pig trolling me. Math Pig, you know what I'm talking about, right? I'm doing good. Got a stream going. Nice. Yeah, we're doing the thing at the place, and so far it hasn't broken yet. So, Yahweh giving the can. I'm sure so. That's probably yeah. The answer to that would probably be yes. Moon planet, yeah. All right, there we go. What are the Vacarine and Alsrine? What am I missing? Are they naked?
I like atheists. God is the opposite of dogs. Dogs are man's best friend. Therefore, God is our worst enemy.
Did you come up with that on your own, atheist? That's gold right there. That's meme gold. You should meme that. Put a meme. Meme gold. I love dogs. Dogs are my favorite people. And as far as I know, nowhere in the Bible did a dog kill a baby. Did anybody kill a baby? Bears did, but that was God doing that, right? So, yeah. See, that was good. Hello to all. Fuck Google. Good morning. Thank you all for showing up. We've got like 15 people. Thank you, Jay.
Nice.
All you people for showing up. Dogs are yes. There we go. I think dogs are greater than this. See, dogs are over here, people are over here, and it's like this. Dogs are greater people.
Gaithius did bring up a point. He said at one point God did kill all the puppies.
See, and that right there puts him on my fuck him up list since we're using that name, yeah. If we ever met, I'd have to, put him down with a right hand, once for every puppy. And then we'd talk about the Jews. All right, I refuse to join Facebook. You refuse. It's just like you refuse to join. I don't know. Facebook's been all right to me.
I'm on Facebook basically just to keep up with the family.
Is that what it's for? Facebook's my real platform. Other people use Twitter. I barely know how to use Twitter. I kind of know how to use it. I don't know how to keep up with it, though. With Facebook, I can keep up with stuff, sort of. And Discord, yeah, see. Discord is another platform I have no idea really how to use. MathPig set it up for me. We've been threatening.
I have no idea how it works. I had Osman Cummins basically set mine up, and I told him I want this, this, and this. He said, okay. And
right. Yeah, and then MathPig hooked me up. We haven't got to get together yet for him to explain how. To me, it's like Roger Wilco with a chat room, right? But people just have to take that overboard and go 30 chat rooms. This chat room you can only get in on Tuesday if it's windy and it's sunny outside.
Yeah, God the good one says, "For fuck's sake, lay off my puppy killing days. People change."
Yeah. We just don't get over that. Drown all the people you want, that's fine. But when it comes to puppies, right? Even what was his name in that movie, Kick-Ass 2? The motherfucker. Even he said, "Don't kill the dog." So, IRC 2020. Yeah, I used to just send pictures back and forth to people in our IRC. It's all I ever used it for. Oh, sorry. Let me put that up there for everybody to see. Let me go. If God exists, I'm going to give him a piece of my mind. Yeah, it's just one of those things. I don't. That's something I don't ever see happening. I'm not terribly worried about having that conversation. We see it, the what was it? It's written in a Jewish or in a prison camp on a wall somewhere that if God exists, he has some explaining to do or whatever. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I just don't ever. Conversation I don't ever expect to have. Let's see. GoogTube deleted your old account for violating terms of service. Atheists got kicked off of Facebook recently. But God he says he never changes, but does he change or does he not change? And that was part of the debate I had with a Christian. I was like, well, here it says God doesn't change. Over here it says Jesus doesn't change, and they are not the same. And yet you're saying the same person, but they're not the same. So, yeah, Discord is, I get it. It's just, I understand what it is. It just, I don't know. And every time I go to Discord, we don't talk to each other. We text to each other. So I can do that in Twitter or Facebook. I would think Discord would be so we can sit around and talk, but that's not really what I guess people use it for that I have seen yet. So I say that, I say, it doesn't do that. And then MathPig will be like, really? Let's go over here and let me show you something. So
now the atheist brings up a point that I one thing that I've never really understood is why is it that every single person after Adam and Eve is paying the price for two people?
Well, it's not actually just my understanding, and it depends on who you talk to. It's not just Adam and Eve or all the people. It's all the animals, too. So whenever we think about it, some people would argue that animals didn't have to be eaten in order to survive before the fall of man. So it's man's fault, and I will come back to that. It's not really man's fault. It's woman's fault. Mm-hmm. They vilify woman, but everybody says man's fault. But before then, they didn't have to eat animals. Now animals are eaten. So even the animals have to suffer. Not only that, but the women, if we believe this is true, right? We don't believe this is true, but if we believed it was true, the women are all punished because of Eve's transgression. Mm-hmm. And so are the female animals, right? Even the female animals have to suffer in childbirth and blah and blah and blah. I don't know about the part about being subservient to their males, but you know what I mean? The part about being so, it's all wrapped up in the same.
Mm-hmm. But I don't understand it. It's like, if it was such, why are we still, if that was the case, why is every single generation of man and animal still paying that price?
Right. That's right. Because God doesn't forgive. There's no forgiveness. God's all
But
about, you need to forgive.
Raven does make a point. She just does say that female lions are the ones in control.
No, that's true. There are some, no doubt. But who eats first?
The
male eats first.
The male eats first.
Yeah, they are in control, and as far as they get to go get the food,
they
and then he comes up and eats it. So, yeah, there is that. Not wrong there. So let me see if I can get this here. I don't know. I'm learning this program, El Programo. So I'm going to share my screen. Nah, it's not going to work because I don't know how to do it. Yeah, I can share it, but you won't see what I want you to see. Share. So this tiny little picture of this guy with a hat.
Tells you to forgive everyone, doesn't forgive Adam and Eve.
Yep, that was part of my video recently. So that's kind of a big point, isn't it? That the whole thing, not only do all the women suffer, but all the animals suffer too, horribly. It's just, forgive me for the shameless plug, just exactly what you'd expect from an evil god monster. It's like there was this might be closer to right than you may think, but it's like there was a pantheon, if you will, pantheon of religious gods. The one religion, a whole bunch of gods, and then the god monster, or the god of war of that religion, essentially said, to my followers, kill off all the other followers. I'm the only god. And really, that's what you have with Islam. With Islam, that's what you have. They had a temple, and there was a whole bunch of icons up in the thing, and eventually he said, get all those other icons out and kill off all the gods and get all that stuff. There was a lot of the ancient Islamic religions were based on the moon and the 3 stars. They had goddesses and blah, blah, blah. Anyway, so I got distracted.
Oh, no, you're fine.
I went off on my own little tangent there. You get me going on some of that religious stuff. And there we go. Let me get back to this stuff over here. And who's gay? Wait.
He's got a female dog that's the alpha. So do we.
Yeah.
One of the 4 dogs that me and Raven have, she's a Jindo German Shepherd, and she runs all the other dogs.
But, whenever we talk about the effects, like the women we see that in all kinds of, not only cultures, but in other animals. There's lots of different animals where the men do a lot of the work and the women just, peahens and peacocks. All the energy he puts out to do that, and then she's over there, the control that you have with the lion's pride and the lionesses versus the lions, the dogs. I have 4 dogs, not 1 or 2 or 3 or 4, but they're going to be tasty if society collapses. And we have one male dog of all of them, and he is really timid and shy and, whipped. And we've got this little black dog. She's our puppy, and she's like the most aggressive leader of the group. Just because it said that in the Bible doesn't mean it was true, obviously. And another thing, in the Bible, part of the punishment in that we were talking about for Eve was that she would have desire for her husband. For her, right? That's part of her punishment. Desire for her husband, and he would rule over her. So desire for her husband eliminates lesbians. That phrase right there is LGBTQ plus. Yeah. Because of that, they use that as an example. So there's just a lot of things going on there. Forgive me. Whenever you start talking about how the Bible, especially the beginning of the Bible, treats women, it just sets up everything that all of these other religions have that they've done to these women throughout history. If there's women with, from wearing the hijabs to the full-blown burqas to the nun habits, it's all oppression of women. A lot of Christian sects, they wear a cover on their head. It's not a hijab, but so there we go. Let's see what Jay's got going on.
Matt just posted that on your Discord.
Matt, you ain't right. Is Atheist Pastor here? Hey, there's Atheist Pastor.
Teresa's here.
All right, let me listen. Most animals are the same as humans, and the male does all the work because the females are too busy
playing Candy Crush.
Yeah. All right, so let's go here. Let's see. Hey, there's Atheist Pastor. Hi, Atheist Pastor. Nice to have you here. Welcome to the Daily Atheist Morning Show.
See you later, Randy.
See you later, Randy. Is he off to save the world?
He's got to go. He's got a boogie. He said.
There we go. Thank you, Dave. Thank you, Dave. Thank you, Dave. Dave's not here, man. Thank you, Atheist Pastor, for joining us. I caught the other end of your show the other day. A week or so ago. That's, I think, where I met Jay. Is that right, Jay? You were on Atheist Pastor's show.
Yeah, and I think I jumped over. We went from there and jumped over and onto yours, and
yeah. So I basically stole folk. I stole folk, and then I met some Australian people, and they talk real funny, dude. You would be surprised, Atheist Pastor, how funny they talk.
Atheist Pastor is Australian.
That was the funny part of my joke.
Yeah, okay.
That was anyway.
Chris would be a good one to have pop on your show at some point.
Chris,
Atheist Pastor.
Oh, is he Chris too?
Yep.
I am the amazing Super Chris.
Hey,
that's how we can differentiate.
Spooky Bed Hair's popped in.
Spooky Bed Hair. Good morning. I would love to have Atheist Pastor. So, for those who don't know, new folk around, I got this Daily Atheist Morning Show. We come on, we talk about stuff. I have a co-host. Right now, I'm looking to get a new co-host every week who runs a week with me. So if you'd be willing to, and some of you, another content creator, what I'm looking for is content creator, somebody who's got a channel. So you can come on and grow your channel and talk about your stuff and co-host it with me for a week and then do the thing. So if somebody wants to do that, if any of you guys out there want to do that, just say the word. We'll do the thing. Matter of fact, next week, I'm looking for somebody already. So just say the word. It's a wonderful name. Oh, I got to put this up here. Because when somebody speaks the truth, you just got to. See, Chris is a bloody good name. See, and that's how those Australian folk talked. And then was Jen. I met Jen. Who else? I met Tony. No, it was a different stream.
There's a different one.
Oh, a different stream.
Are you talking about, if you were on mine, there was Ring.
Ring.
See, I remember. Jen, Ring, Nico, Granny Jen, Ozman. I'm missing somebody. I know and you.
And me. Yeah. Well, there was all right. So it was Math Pig. I think it was Math Pig. Math Pig wasn't the first time I saw your stream. It was an all LGBT stream, and I didn't know it. Critical Cripple drugged me over there, and I didn't know what was going on. That's where it was. So let me get down here. Atheists. Yes. Make him all right. So I wanted to go. He mentioned something about Spooky Bed Hair. I want to go look at Spooky Bed Hair's channel. He could probably use some stuff. But then I also noticed what Math Pig says here, and it says make him go make content. So I'm guessing there's not a whole lot of content on Spooky's channel. Hi, Spooky. So the reason why I say that is because that's kind of part of the conversation you and I have had. As part of a content creator conversation. Between us is that we've seen people come on, they've got 3 or 4 videos. They're like, yay, YouTube, show me money. Show me the money. And I'm like, dude, you gotta put more stuff up there. So
show me
that's right. So I just happened to see all this. So I'll have to go check him out and check out his channel and encourage him obviously to drop some more videos. No gay videos, despite my name.
He's only got one video at about 37 seconds long.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
That's probably a good idea, Cripple. They might start smelling you over there in Scotland.
See you later, Dave. Thank you, Dave, for stopping by.
Dave's English.
Yeah. That explains the smell. Bye, not Dave.
Atheist Pastor. You mean you don't get money after a couple of videos? I'm out.
I know, right? I'm ready to bounce out this.
I did find this out not too long ago. Mixer. If you go over and stream on Mixer or do videos, stuff like over there, after like a month, you can start getting paid.
I see. Well, I get that. Actually, I'm almost ready to start I think I'm getting close to monetizing my Facebook. I think I'm in the 400. I'm closer. But a lot of it, and I think I appreciate what he's like. I'm out. It's not as much about being monetized through YouTube or Facebook. Ideally, I want to get there, and that would certainly help. But there's other ways that, like we talked about, Patreon. Oh, wait, let me go here to my fancy little thingies. Patreon is a good way to get some money rolling in. Merch is a good way to get some money rolling in. I don't have any merch pictures to put up right now, but that's kind of the thing. It's not just about getting monetized. And then of course it's building a community. One of the things like Atheist Pastor, I'm not real sure, I need to get better about pulling this stuff up. but Atheist Pastor has X amount, because I know I subscribe to him. I can come look. He's got X amount of subscribers. The deal is to grow his subscribers. And if he can come on and host my channel with me for a little while and get some of my subscribers for him, that'd be great. And I get subscribers and we both get subscribers. He may have really left. I don't know. No, I'm looking. Oh, there's Maya. Good morning. Oh, 17 watches. And yeah, smash the like button. All right. So I got something. I got a story about this real quick. I'll say how I get into mine. Just a second. Yesterday, normally all I get is likes, thumbs up. That's all I get. Yesterday, I said, all I get is thumbs up because this is good stuff, man. You guys are awesome. Thank you. And then we said, Jay and me were like, hit that thumbs up button. Yay. And people hit that. And I got a thumbs down yesterday. Of all the days, was the one day I did the thing and I asked people to thumbs me up. Thumbs me up, folk. I'll remember to do that for you. I need to get on one of your streams again, Atheist. But I would like to get on one of your streams. Good morning, Maya.
Chris does one every Friday morning. It's the Friday morning 6-pack.
Friday morning for them. That would be. Oh yeah, that's just before I come on.
It's Friday night. It's Friday night for them. It's Friday morning for us. They start at 5:30 Eastern, so it'd be 3:30 your time in the morning. Gotcha. Is when they start.
I see. Gatheist is suggesting that the thumbs down is actually an Australian thumbs up since they're upside down.
That works.
And I think he may be onto something. Yeah. Let's see. Friday night 6-pack. See, I would get up early and get on the Friday night 6-pack. I think I would come. I'm going to make a note.
I get there. Like I said, they start at 5:30 in the morning for me. And by the time I get home, I get on, what is it, Chris? Like about a quarter after or something like that. Quarter after 6 is when I usually jump on because I get out at 6 and they start at 5:30. So
I'll have to set me an alarm. I'll have to figure out what time it is my time. I think that's like 3:30.
3:30 in the morning for you because you're 2 hours behind me. So
yeah. So if I got up and I just popped right on the show, where are we? If I got up and I just popped right on the show, my hair would be all stand up like Bozo the Clown, and I'd be like, but I'm willing. I might do that. So, but that's Friday morning early for me, not Saturday morning early for me, I think. Yeah, so that'd be Friday morning. That's perfect. I get up that early anyway.
Pastor says I'm about 15 minutes late. 15:45, somewhere in there. You guys, gotcha. It depends on when they start because they don't always start on time.
Okay. I tried just because normally, I have the thing set up. There's usually people waiting, and I don't want to make them mad. They call me names. It gets ugly.
And I got Jack and Coke, so I'll be good. I'll be good for this Friday. Last 2 Fridays I was on, I didn't have anything to drink. I was just drinking Gatorade. It doesn't feel right when you get sitting there talking and bullshitting with a bunch of Aussies. They're all getting all hammered, and I'm sitting here drinking Gatorade.
A bunch of drunk Aussies, right? Yeah. True enough. See, there's the hashtag blame MathPig. I am down. I think that's wonderful.
Hashtag blame MathPig. I like that one.
Yeah. I'm
not sure what we're blaming MathPig on, but
I don't know. But it works. Really, it's going MathPig. There you go. Nothing but trouble.
Yeah. Raven said someone said yesterday that they would give you a thumbs down because you said that, and she thought he was kidding.
Well, that was MathPig. Indeed, that was Math.
I thought it was really think you. I thought it was Dave that said that. It might have been Math.
I thought it was MathPig because trouble. The guy's always trouble. He's always starting trouble in one fashion or another. Yep. Nothing but that's right. See. And if Maya says it, it has to be true. So, and so that whenever we see MathPig throwing Lucy under the bus. Lucy, where we feel for you, we see how he is, and he would have us believe that you're the bad guy, right, MathPig? Just go ahead and write it down there. Blame hashtag meme. See
the holy word of Maya.
Right there we go. At least we have an understanding now. So yeah, and maybe Gatheist tomorrow, if you don't mind, if you want to, you were asking about being on. Would you mind coming on and letting me and Jay interview you as part of the morning show? You all up for that? And so I'm only pointing you out because you asked. So I was gonna make somebody else a victim just randomly, a hat, somebody out of a hat. But since you sure, all right. So we'll see about doing that. So for those of you who are new, that's kind of the format I want to go with. A couple of hosts. We're going to do a regular host. I'm going to have a regular co-host with me, swapping out every week. So if you'd like to do it and you're a content creator, ideally I'd want somebody who's willing to show their face. So I don't know if we want Math Pig. See, I could just make that rule. You've got to be willing to show your face just to kind of narrow the field a little bit. Lucifer. All right, so right, ham bone. There we go, Lucy. So yeah, that'd be good. Well, we would like to talk to you probably about your experiences as now. I don't know. Have you done a Neil show with Neil about your deconversion, super atheist? Yeah. Okay. Well, no, I'm okay if people. I didn't mean as a guest. I meant a co-host. If somebody's going to come on and co-host with me for a week, I'd appreciate it if they'd be willing. It's more interesting, I think, if they'd. I could be wrong. I don't know. But I meant as a guest. Now, come on and don't show your face. Of course, it's early for some folk, and some folk may not want to show their face. So, I get it. I appreciate those who do. I appreciate those who don't, out of consideration for us, though. I don't want to see your moobs. Bum, ba-dum, bum, ba-dum, bum. All right, so there we go. Drive people crazy. Other days, that's right. You do work, don't you? Yeah, I'd have to. The Saturday morning show, I would be willing to do. I haven't really committed to doing a show every Saturday morning. Those of you who noticed, I didn't do one last Saturday because I was trying to work on my weekly video, and yeah, your lunch break, I forgot about that. So I would be willing to get you on, and on the Saturday though. Yeah. And one of the things I've been thinking about doing is doing another stream in the evenings, possibly, where we do more of a round robin and more of a panel. We get people in, and do more fun things. Just if nobody else is doing a stream, I just pop it up and see who shows. See,
that's my problem because Saturday at 9 p.m. is pretty much the only time I can guarantee I can stream because that's actually my Sunday night and we don't work Sundays. But a lot of times every week I'm competing with Neil, and then last week there was Neil, there was Fight the Flat Earth, there was Team Skeptic. Right. So a lot of people that sub to me that sub to all of them. So I think my peak last week was 17 people, which is fine. I don't have an issue with that, but it's because I knew going into that one before the stream even started that there were all these other bigger streams happening at the same time. And that's the issue I have with doing my 9 p.m. stream. But it's the only time I can guarantee, that I can have that stream because I need to, because I have to have that buffer time beforehand to make sure I've got everything set up right that I want to do, make sure all the guests are ready to go. Right. So that's why I push it to 10. And then that way it's not too late for the Aussies. It's really early though for the Brits.
Right. Well, I see no atheist pastor. I don't stream on Sundays. That's the Lord's Day. I don't stream on the Lord's Day.
Those Sunday shows need to be up early for church.
Right. So yeah, I got to go do that. Yes. I don't know. I bet it's painful. Oh, there we go. Math Pig. One of the things that I wasn't really sure, you're talking about the timing of your shows. I wasn't really sure. First couple of days I did it. Thankfully, like I mentioned before, I'm very appreciative of Critical Cripple and Gaytheist. They were the ones who showed up in the beginning, and it was just me sitting here talking to myself. But I got a lot of positive feedback about the time frame, about 6 a.m. Mountain Time being right for other people. Nobody else is doing a morning show. Do the thing, bring the people. Here we are. And I've just been developing it so far and going forward. I fortunately get up at 3:30 or 4 o'clock in the morning anyway. So it just kind of worked out. And I think I got a good time frame. And as many people as we have showing up, I think I'm going to be able to find some fellow guest hosts. Mm-hmm. So I'm looking forward to that. And of course, like I said, as we go along, if I'd like to continue doing what we're doing, interviewing people, get on topics. If whoever decides to be the guest host next week, I would like to talk about what they're into. This week, you're really into conspiracy theories and debunking woo, and that's kind of what we're talking about primarily this week. Some religion stuff, But that's kind of your bag. And I thought that would work for you and get those. So, and then whoever we get next week, we'll get them on. We can grow some channels. If you're not subscribed to In the Conspiracy, go check him out. He is a troller. He trolls the troll. He keeps the rest of us safe. I have a banner here just for him. Let me show you. This is his banner. Not all heroes wear capes, because he protects us from those people. Sometimes you don't want to go out and argue with these people. You don't want to go find the evidence, and you're like, oh, fine, I don't care. You go on living your crazy world. This guy does it. He goes out and does the research and stuff. So go check into his channel if you're not already subscribed to him. Shameless plug for Jay.
Plug.
Plug. Yes, you're into talking. Praise Raptor Jesus. Yeah, it's great that God the Good One showed up and an atheist pastor. There we go. What were you going to say, Jay? Sorry.
Yeah, I like Praise Zeus.
Praise Zeus. Yeah. There we go. Gotcha. Well, that's I'm all gray. I can't say nothing. I ain't even 50 yet, and I look like I'm pushing 70. I'm going to fall over and break a hip right here in front of all you people. So go away with your little light colored hair problems, because right. There we go. I'll follow you back, atheist pastor, and we will get together. What do we got here? YouTube channel. Oh, I can't do that. I am learning.
That's my YouTube link.
Okay. Yes, he's got a good YouTube link there. Excuse me. Pardon me. Damp lung. Congratulations, Mark 17. There you go. I'm not really sure. I vaguely caught the Atheist Pastor's show the other day, and I need to catch it again and see what was going on and find out. I don't know. Does he really have a congregation? I don't know. Maybe he does, and I don't know about it. So let me see here. I got it there. Atheist Pastor, I appreciate you. I'll catch up and we'll link together. That'd be great. And so let's see. Today is Tuesday. And your thing is Friday. So I want to make sure I can get up a little early Friday and be there with you guys and see what's going on. Yeah, so Gatheist had a question for you there, Atheist Pastor. I'm not really sure how that rolls. I'm not familiar with that one. Maybe you are. So just kind of thought I'd throw that out there. And of course, tomorrow morning. Now, Gatheist, if you don't mind, do you know what time you're going to be here? You're going to pop in sort of partway through the show. It doesn't matter. Whatever's convenient for you. I just wanted to know if we'd have 3 beforehand, if I need to send you the link. So, and are you on Twitter? I need to get you on Twitter. Well, homework. YouTube channels with homework. No congregation, huh? Not anymore. So now I got to figure out, were you were a pastor at one time? Atheist pastor, is that the case? I would love to have you on the show. Either way, yeah, it'd be fun.
Sorry about that. My drink went down the wrong pipe.
You okay? I ain't doing no CPR. I ain't doing it. That ain't happening. Our beards would be like Velcro coming apart. Not doing it.
Makes it worse when it's Jack and Coke.
Oh yeah.
It really burns.
Okay, yeah. If I got you on Twitter, we'll do the thing and we'll visitate on Twitter, and you can show up early for the show and stuff tomorrow. So, and we'll get you going. I'll try to run an hour. Usually it's a little under an hour because I got to go to work, and you know how it is, folks. So, as things go on, I might work a little more in the evenings with the other workplace and switch it around so I can have a longer morning show. Because normally I show up really early there anyway. And I'm just kind of cutting into that, not hurting it, just cutting into it. So if things go well, because ideally in my brain, a 2-hour morning show is the way to go. If we have guests and things to talk about and topics and things we do regularly, like the Comments Corner and the Woo Fighters and stuff like that, we should have plenty of things to do, and 2 hours shouldn't be too much of a problem, especially with a different host every week and then guest hosts and stuff like that. We should be able to make a run of it here. And don't forget, guys, if you're new and you don't know me, like and subscribe my channel on Facebook. YouTube, The Daily Atheist. And I got a Facebook page, The Daily Atheist. Please go like and subscribe and share and spread my nutbaggery, and I appreciate that. So, But anyway, I maybe I'd like to make the shows a little bit longer because 1 hour, some people just showing up as we're finishing, 2 hours. See, pardon me, damn plum. Started the show. Damn you, Chris. See, I'm a bad person. But that would be nice if we could just adjust things. I don't know about being able to adjust the time because people are kind of doing the thing. There we go. Americans work too much. Not me.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, here we go. Preaching churches and was a church leader. Did the Bach theology and ministry, but technically never got ordained. I need to get ordained. My daughter is getting married, and I need to.
I'm ordained.
Are you? Yeah, I need to get there because I'm gonna be doing their wedding.
Yeah, I've done 3 weddings.
Really? Yeah.
My buddy's wedding, my ex-wife's wedding to her wife,
Mm-hmm.
and then my daughter's wedding.
Awesome. See, that's cool. Let me ask you, atheist pastor, if you don't mind, would you be available possibly Thursday morning? Well, it's the afternoon for you. About this time to come on and visit with me and Jay. I'd like to get your story. We can wait. If you want to host a show with me, we can wait and I can learn. But what you're talking about sounds very interesting. I'd like to know about that. So tomorrow we're going to have Gaytheist on there. And we're going to visit with him about his experience with religion and homosexuality, I guess, or whatever he wants to talk about. We'll cover his topic of choice. And then, I'd like to Thursday, possibly, if you're available, that would be Thursday night for you, I think. Get you on and learn your story there. I keep watching this thing here to see if it's going to change. They don't change.
It's funny. The atheist says I'm an official Satanist. So am I. I am also an official member of the Illuminati.
See, there you go. We still need to talk about that. I have my opinions on that. But I think there's a direction we should go. So I probably agree with that. Supposed to be boo. Oh. Hey, Scared, how you doing? I hope things are going well. I'm sorry about the things going on in Australia. To all you Australians out there, man, wish the best. I've been putting links and doing the thing as best I can. It's sad. It's really sad what the politics are doing. The politicians. It's unfortunate. Yeah, he said Satanist. He and I talked about that briefly once before. We should talk about that again if he's willing to cover the whole Satanist topic. I'd like to learn more.
Church of Satan.
9:30 p.m. So all right, that's wonderful. I'll have to figure out what times those are in real people time.
I believe. Let me see if I can remember this right.
What time is it now?
I believe Chris is 14 hours ahead of me.
Gotcha.
I believe.
Let's see. Do Satanists have to have altars?
No, 4 hours or 2.
Okay, so what time is it there now, Atheist Pastor? What time are you now? 12:52 a.m. Thursday, Tuesday, or Wednesday?
He's 16 hours ahead of me. So yeah, Chris, that would put it at midnight for you on Thursday.
Yeah, it might be late for you.
Yeah,
I don't know. We'll figure that out. I used to be a night owl, so I hit my thing. It's gonna make noise. Make music.
Yeah, get with the other Chris, and then you Chris's figure out what day you want. Time zones, I still have issues with time zones. Trying to figure out what time frame the Aussies are in.
Right. Well, I'd love to have them on. If you don't mind, I know it'd be late for you, but midnight to 1 o'clock in the morning, if you got that time free and you don't mind staying up that long, I would love to have you on the show. That would be wonderful. And then, of course, if I'm planning definitely to make it for your show, I don't mind. I might be a few minutes late, because I get up. I really do get up 3:30 in the morning every morning, pretty much. My dogs, they do it. I just finally give up. I used to try to sleep later, but then I was like, fucking dogs.
See, Chris says that's really good for him. So,
okay, good. That would be wonderful. I'm trying to keep up over here. There we go. Aha. Perfect. That would be great. I'd love to have you. And like I say, if you're willing, we'll visit and do more. I want to watch your stuff and there's so many content creators I've met in the last few weeks. It's hard to go and watch all their stuff. Jay's got videos. He was showing me videos this morning, and I'm like, I gotta get over and watch his stuff. I don't even know what's going on. So he showed me a little bit. That's great. But all you people have content. Most of it, I don't even know what was going on. If you'd have asked me after I met Math Pig, I would have told you he hosted a gay, lesbian, trans show because that's what I knew. Just bus meet Math Pig. Let's see. Really good for him. Ahead of me. Yeah. So you're ahead of me. That's right. So it's midnight. What's the lottery going to be like? It's an old joke. It never gets old, though. All right. So there we go. It jumped. Sorry. 6-pack went for 4 hours. Okay, cool. Yeah. So that way I can be on just long enough until the show starts. And Friday. Yeah. Until I'm ready to do the show here with Jay. Matter of fact. Yep. Math Pig doesn't sleep. I think he sleeps in like short little 2-hour bursts or something.
I completely forgot about that.
While he's molting.
that Friday morning 6-pack runs in at the same time that this show does.
The last time when I met you guys, it ended just before my show started. They shut it down a couple hours.
Hey, IQ's in. There's the show master himself.
There he is. See, you're so wonderful. I love you guys. And I do the same thing. That's what we're building this community. We're wonderful. Let's see. I got something here. Wave of Atheist channels we're making. And see, that's cool. Like I said, content creators, if you want to be on the show, let me know. We're going to do the thing. Atheists, we covered that. Sorry. Thank you again, IQ. I'm not sure what's going on here. Is this lottery numbers?
Yeah. You asked for the lottery number.
Oh. I'm in Australia. It doesn't really count for you because you're not ahead of. Well, you are kind of. Your best friend is Australian. He sends you the lottery numbers. I get it now. IQ is wonderful. Every time I've seen IQ, he's always selflessly helping spread other people's nutbaggery. So I did see him I did see him in a thing the other day. Sometimes I'll see somebody streaming. You guys will be streaming and I'll be downstairs watching a football game or something with the wife, or I'll be doing something and I can't listen to the show, but I'll pop into the show and I was like, hello, everybody. And I'll just leave it muted and try to kind of keep up. So sometimes I've seen you. I know I've seen you. I just don't know if I've actually listened to you. There you go. I think I have. It's just craziness. There you go. The Discord. See, and I'm learning on the Discord. I don't know how to use the Discord. I have no idea how to use it. I mean, I kind of do, but I don't see the purpose of it. There we go. But I'm learning. Who's the she?
His Atheist best friend.
Oh, I was talking about Inquisitive Quandary. Okay.
Hey, Dave's back. He must be done with the shower.
Dave's here. Thank you, Dave.
Hey, Dave's not here, man.
Not here, man. It smells so much better. Thank you for that. I didn't want to say anything. I thought it'd be rude, but he went and showered. For those who don't know, it'll pop up in a second. We've got a little bit of a delay. There we go. There's Dave. Not Dave. Math Pig is starting trouble with everybody. Is it Dave or not Dave? It's not Dave. Okay.
A little bit of binary going on there.
I see that, yeah. Well, I have to go look that up and see what that says. Ba weep grana weep ninny bon.
Oh, what was that on? Oh.
Ba weep grana weep ninny bon.
Oh.
Come on, you can do it, Jay.
I know. I'm thinking. Oh.
And give him an Energon cookie and say Ba weep grana weep ninny bon from the Transformers movie.
That's what it was.
Junkie on.
Yep.
Universal language or universal greeting. Ba weep grana weep ninny bon. He's like, what? Sort of like you guys.
Yeah.
Math Pig 11.
The good Transformers movie.
Good, yes, the cartoon.
I can't say that because I really enjoyed the first Transformers movie and the third one and then the last one. The second one sucked.
Yeah. I enjoyed the first one, I guess. But man, Shia LaBeouf, whatever, he just drove me nuts. He just screamed like a madman. He treated his girlfriend like crap. I mean, the first one, he didn't treat her so bad, because he was trying to romance. But even still, he was still a screaming lunatic. Not so much the first one. But as it went on, and like I said, by the third one, he was just a moron, just a screaming.
The last one they did with Mark Wahlberg,
I enjoy those.
I really like that one. And then the Bumblebee movie was really good.
You know, the Mark Wahlberg one, I like it. It was a good flick. I get it. There was parts of it, but why did his daughter have to be 17? Why did they have to show videos like cuts of her with her shorty shorts as she's walking out to the mailbox from up, like you're trying to look up her shorts? Why did her boyfriend have to be older and the Juliet law so they can be doing? Why did they have to go there? Why did they could have made her 18, just anything, I don't know, but or just got rid of the boy. I don't know, or not even talked about that. Made the boyfriend. I have no idea. But to go there, why did they have to go there?
Yeah, sometimes you just go, yeah, that doesn't really fit.
Yeah, I guess. Well, maybe for realism. Who knows?
I think they're trying to get the team into the whole thing, and it's a whole PR thing.
True. Yeah, absolutely. Maybe so. I don't know. It's just I did enjoy it though. It was good. I like where they went with it. It was good. Okay, guys, it's time for me to shut it down. I gotta go and do the thing. I appreciate you all. Thank you, Jay, for stopping by and helping me co-host the show today. Thank you for everybody who showed up. Atheist Pastor, Math Pig, Gaytheist, Neil. Hey, there's Neil. Neil
just showed in just at the very end of it.
See, I know. That's what I'm saying. In the future, we'll go longer. I got to figure that out. I'll work that out. Thank you, everybody. Maya, let's see if I'm missing. I know I'm missing somebody. I'm sorry if I missed you. Inquisitive Quandary, thank you for showing up. I already said Atheist Pastor. Thank you, everybody. Again, thank you, Jay. And we'll see all of you guys tomorrow morning. You have a great day.
Bye, everybody. See you in the morning.
Bye. Do your thing. Go ahead.
Be water, my friends.
There you go. Be water. See y'all later.